Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Rishabh Oswal and today we will talk of one of the interesting topic of quantitative aptitude, that is permutation and combination. Now, as per my knowledge, still many students are confused in this topic. When the example comes in the exam, still many students could not identify whether it's an example of permutation or whether it's an example of combination. So for all such student, this video definitely will help you. So I have not included many example. We are going through a basic concept. We will see three important topic, that is what is combination, what is permutation, how to calculate combination and permutation, and what is a binomial theorem. Okay, so without wasting time, let us start today's lesson. Okay, so today's topic is of permutation and combination. So let us consider the following example. How many triangles can be formed with 4 points A, B, C and D in a plane? It is given that no 3 points are collinear. So it is given to you that there are 4 points, 4 points दिए हुए A, B, C, D in a plane, and it is given that no 3 points are collinear. Collinear means they are not lying on a same line. Okay, so I have considered here 4 point A, B, C and D, and I have also satisfied the condition that no 3 points are collinear. Only 2 points are collinear here. Okay, now although the arrangements may be different, may be in different orders like ABC, ACB, BAC, BCA, CAB and CBA, but in all these cases the triangle form is the same triangle, that is ABC. See here, if you consider a point ABC, first what geometry we have to form? We have to form a triangle. So triangle, it will have three side and three corners. So consider point ABC. Now this triangle can be called as what? ABC, or it can be ACB. Okay, if you consider point B, it can be BAC or BCA, right? If you consider point now C is the vertex, so CAB or CBA. Now there are these 6 different cases, but in all the 6 cases, it is forming a single triangle, one triangle only, and that is a triangle ABC. So can we say the order of arrangement of point does not matter here? Okay, you can consider point starting from anything. You can start from either A, you can start from either B, or you can start from either C. You will end up with a same triangle, that is ABC. Okay, so if you consider now 4 point, that is A, B, C and D, we can form maximum how many triangles? Let us see. Okay, if you consider 4 point ABC, the first triangle will be, what will be first triangle? This will be your first triangle, that is triangle ABC, right? This will be your triangle ABC. Now second triangle, it will be, second triangle, it will be ABD. Second triangle will be ABD. Now third triangle will be, third triangle will be, can we say A, C and D? Can we say A, C, D? Yes. And the fourth triangle will be, how the fourth triangle will look? Which one is remaining? It will be BDC, or we can say BCD. That means with 4 point, you will have maximum 4 triangles. Okay, and we have seen those triangles. Which are those? ABC, triangle ABD, triangle ACD, and triangle BCD. Okay, so this case or this example, it is an example of combination. Now why this is example of combination? Because order of arrangement of point does not matter. Okay, so order of arrangement of points does not matter. What is meaning of this? Okay, meaning is what? From wherever you start, you will end up with same result. Okay, for example, let us consider another example, BCD. Now this BCD triangle, it can be defined as one way, that is BCD, or it can be defined as BDC, but it is one and the same. So order is not important, whether you are starting from B or second selection is D or second selection is C, or it can be triangle CDB or CBD. Okay, so order of selection of point, if it does not matter, it is an example of what? Combination. Okay, so I think this is a very simple example to understand what is a meaning of combination. Okay, so combination problems are those where order of selection is not important. Okay, it can be a random selection. It can be a random selection. Okay, now let us see what is a definition, how we can define a combination. So combination can be defined as each of the different selection or groups which can be made by taking sum all of a number of given things or object at a time is called a combination. Okay, there is no need to mug up this definition, but I have given this definition only for your information. We will read it again. Each of the different selection or groups which can be made. See, each of the different selection, that means we are selecting, let's say, a triangle ABC or a group of point which can be made by taking sum all of a number of given things or object at a time. Okay, we are selecting an object or given things at a time. Okay, in a single shot. It's called as what? Combination. Now, this is important. Next thing, that a symbol NCR, a symbol NCR denotes a number of combination of n different things taking R at a time. Okay, so basically capital C, it is a symbol which is used to denote a combination. Now this N means there are n different things, and R means out of this n thing, R things are taken at a time. Okay, and what is the formula to calculate NCR? NCR is equal to n factorial upon R factorial into n minus R factorial. Okay, for example, let us consider there are 9 different things, and out of these 9 different things, let us say you are selecting 4 things randomly. Okay, where order is not important. Now, if you want to calculate the value of 9C4, how we will calculate? It is equal to, according to this formula, see what is n here? N is equal to 9. What is R here? R is equal to 4. So n factorial, that means 9 factorial divided by R factorial. What is R factorial? 4 factorial into n minus R, that is 9 minus 4 factorial. So 9 factorial upon 4 factorial into 5 factorial. Okay, now how you can expand 9 factorial? 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 factorial divided by, how you can expand 4 factorial? It is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into this 5 factorial. So this 5 factorial, it will get cancelled out and you will have the answer 126. Okay, so this is how a combination NCR can be solved. Okay, so hope you have understood what is a combination and what is the value of NCR. Okay, now let us see what is a permutation. Now this is a very simple example. See here, the example is how many number plates. It is talking of vehicle number plate of 3 digits can be formed using 4 digits 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so there are four numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and what we have to calculate? We have to calculate how many number plates of 3 digits. That means out of these four numbers, you have to select any 3 digit and you have to form a number plate. ओके 4 डिजिट दिए हुए 1 2 3 4 सिलेक्ट एनी थ्री तीन नंबर सिलेक्ट करने और हमें क्या करना है व्हीकल नंबर प्लेट जो होती है ओके जो बैक साइड में लगाई जाती है दैट वी हैव टू फॉर्म ओके नाउ see here let us consider first 3 digits are there 1 2 3 okay so first digit second digit third digit and vehicle number so let's say I have selected 1 at first spot second 2 at second digit and 3 at third digit so 1 2 3 so if you are having a vehicle number of 1 2 3 let us consider it's a vehicle number 1 now, in the second experiment, let's say I have selected 1 at first digit, but now 3 at the second digit and 2 at the third digit. So, vehicle number will be 132 and it will be vehicle number 2. See here, vehicle number 1 and vehicle number 2, these are different. Even the digits are same. Digits are what? 1, comma 2, comma 3. Digits are same in both the vehicle, but order of arrangement of digit does matter. Okay, this is not case as we have seen in case of triangles that ABC and ACB are the same triangle. We cannot say 1 2 3 a vehicle number plate of 1 2 3 and vehicle number plate of 1 3 2. These are two different vehicles. These are not same vehicles. Okay, so I think you have got the point that order of arrangement of digit does matter here. Okay, so if you consider digits 1 2 3, how many permutations we can form? We can have a 6 different vehicles. Okay, so we can have 1 2 3 1 3 2, or starting from 2 we can have 2 1 3 or 2 3 1, starting from 3 we can have 3 1 2 3 2 1. So 6 permutations are possible and all these are 6 different vehicles. So if you want to have a number plate of 3 digits selected from 3 digits only, that is 1 2 3, how many cases are possible? 6 different cases are possible. Okay, but in the problem it is given that there are four numbers 1 2 3 4, and out of these four we have to select any three. So starting from 1, these are the different combination possible: 1 2 3 1 3 2. It can be 1 2 4 or 1 4 2. It can be 1 3 4. It can be 1 4 3. So if a number is starting from 1, 6 cases are possible. 6 cases are possible. If vehicle number it is starting from 2, again 6 cases are possible. Okay, you can simply pause the video for a fraction of second and just go through these different cases. Then starting from 3, again 6 are possible. Starting from 4, again 6 are possible. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, so it will be 24. That means in 24 different way we can select 3 digits from the 4 digits to have a different vehicle number plate. Okay, have you understood? Again I am repeating this statement. In a 24 different way we can select a 3 digits out of 4 digits to get what? Different vehicle number plate. So this is a case of permutation where order of arrangements of digit does matter. This is a very important order of arrangement of digits does matter. Okay, so it's a case of what? Permutation, where order of selection is very important. Okay, so this is a case of what? Permutation. So I hope you can differentiate between these two examples. That example number 1, it was based on triangle, and example number 2, how the vehicle number plate can be formed. So hope you can differentiate between what is combination and what is permutation. Now let us see how to calculate the permutation. Now let us see definition. Each of the different arrangement which can be made by taking some or all of the given things or objects at a time is called as what? Permutation. Now the symbol NPR denotes a number of permutation of n different things taken R at a time. Okay, see what is n, what is P here? P is what here? Permutation. So for permutation we are denoting capital, we are denoting it capital P, and for combination capital C. Now out of again n different things, how many we are selecting? We are selecting r different things but in order, in a order. So if you want to calculate, now this formula you have to remember, this is a very important. NPR is equal to n factorial upon n minus r factorial. Okay, see if you want to calculate NP4, so this is capital P, n is equal to 9 here, r is equal to 4 here, so which is equal to n factorial, that is 9 factorial, divided by n minus r factorial, that is 9 minus 4 factorial. So 9 factorial upon 5 factorial is equal to, so how you can expand 9 factorial? 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 factorial divided by 5 factorial. So you can cancel out 5 factorial and 5 factorial. So you will end up with the answer 3024. Okay, so hope you have understood how to calculate NCR and how to calculate NPR. Okay, these formulas are important. Now let us see a binomial theorem. What binomial theorem says? Now it is nothing but total number of selection of 0 or more things out of n different thing. Okay, what is binomial theorem? It is a total number of selection of 0 or more things out of n different thing. That means if there are, let's say there are 8 chocolates. Okay, so selection of 0 chocolate plus selection of 1 chocolate, selection of 2 chocolate plus selection of 3, likewise selection of 8 complete chocolate. So selection of 0 or more things out of n different things. Okay, and how we can calculate that? NC0 plus NC1 plus NC2 plus NC3 plus dot 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 plus NCN is equal to 2 to the power n. 2 to the power n. What is n? N is what? N different things. Okay, what is n here? See, n different things. So if you observe in the first case, what is r? R is equal to 0. Here r is equal to 1. R is equal to 2 here. Likewise, in last case, r is equal to n. Okay, that means we are selecting either 0 or more things out of n different things. So the value of that, it will be 2 to the power n. Now to understand the binomial theorem, let us consider an example. So there are 5 friends. Rahul has 5 friends and he want to invite them into a new year party. Now how he can invite them? Now first case, no one into a party. That means let's say he has not invited anybody. He is enjoying himself. So out of n, he has selected a 0 friends. So it will be 5C0. So if you calculate 5C0 with the formula, it will be equal to 1. Okay. Now in second case, let us consider he has invited only one friend. That means out of 5, he has invited one friend. So it will be 5C1. It is equal to 5. Okay. In third case, so hope these two cases are clear, first and second. Now in the third case, let's say he has invited 2 friends. So out of 5, he is inviting 2 friends. So it will be 5C2. So it is equal to 10. Now what will be fourth case? Fourth case will be, let's say he has invited three friends. Now let's say he has invited three friends out of five, so 5c3, it will be 10. In the fifth case, let's say he has invited four friends, so it will be 5c4, it is equal to 5. And in the sixth case, let's say he has invited all the five friends, so it will be 5c5, it is equal to 1. See what we are doing. In the first case, no one is invited. In the second case, only one friend is invited out of five. In the third case, two friends are invited. In the fourth case, three friends are invited. Fifth case, four friends, and six, all friends are invited. All five friends are invited. That means we are selecting zero friend, one friend, two friend, three, four, five friends out of five friends. Okay, so we are starting from 0 and we are ending with a maximum number. Okay, selection of maximum number. So if you add all these things, you will end up with what? 32. See how 32, what you have to add? See, 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 10, 16. 16 plus 10, 26, 26 plus 5, 31, 31 plus 1 is equal to 32. Is equal to what? 32. Okay, so total number of ways come out is what? 32. Now if you use binomial theorem, what binomial theorem says? 2 to the power n. What is n here? What is n here? 5. So what is 2 to the power 5? 32. So instead of doing all these calculation, you can simply use binomial theorem if you want to select starting from 0 to more things out of n different things. Okay, and what is binomial theorem says? nc0 plus nc1 likewise plus ncn is equal to 2 to the power n. So simply you can use your binomial theorem for such type of problem. So hope you have understood what is the meaning of combination, what is a meaning of permutation, how to calculate NCR, how to calculate NPR, and what is a binomial theorem. Okay, so hope it is clear and understood. If you are liking my videos, please do share, and if you have not still subscribed my YouTube channel, please do it straight away. And also you can hit the notification bell so that whenever I am uploading a next video, you will get a notification of it. So with this, I am concluding this session here. Thank you.